Hey collective, it's Karma the Hierophant. Welcome back to existing between realms. Intuitive. Okay. Oh. Just listen, I'm not being taken. Oh. I'm not being silenced. Oh, I wasn't being silenced. Oh. Shooting, bad health, trust fund, rise and fall, October, cameras, embezzlement, DoorDash, SWAT, Kendrick, Governor, Indian, Chosen, False, Respect, December, Lawsuit, Hate, Fame and Fortune, Overseas, CIA, Stolen Clothes, Trailer, Stolen Items, Tinder, Feces, Kidnapping, Fight Back, Sacrifice, Grave, Social Security money, yes, 13, 14, 15, Lewis, BMW, no, apartment, eBay, Jeep, secret agent, Ultima, food, Earthseer in reverse, Range Rover in reverse. Connecticut, cleaning service. Malia, disability, that's teen. Malia is my daughter. Solid, trash, cover up, danger, equinox, music industry, rape, official person, gang task force, present, Malone, karma, poison, FBI, vibrational growth, Boston, attempted murder, runaway, toilet, house, walls, march, bathroom, door, water, Postmates, poison, electric service. High priestess, watching, evil, DNA, Pennsylvania, future, runaways, hate crimes, stolen TANF and food stamps, ending, gifted, rappers, flower bed, Johnson, agent, Johnson. Was equinox, abomination, runaways, condo, Jamaica, future, strangulation, flower bed, taken, Johnson, 13, Arizona. Taken. Grave. Yoruba. Laundering. Chosen. Kendrick. Dirty Offer. July. SWAT. Tesla. False car detail service. Embezzlement. Public eye. DoorDash. Dream. Cameras exposed. Fame and fortune. Middle East. Rise and fall. Hyundai. Silence. Lift. Winning. Oh, not winning. Something about a shed. Shed. In Fort Lauderdale, Maryland. Florida. Stop, stupid. Behind his grandmother's house. Violence. New Amsterdam. Brothel. Occult. Bad business contract. Solid online. Stop. Oh, sold online. He doing illusion spells, so I will not see what's actually there. Government. Shooting. Elementary school. Bad health. Homelessness. October. September. Trust fund. Swiss account. Money. Jeffries. Missing. August. November. Rodriguez. 16th, 17th, and 18th. November. Last year. Money missing. Ancestors. Kitchen. Medina. That's what's touching your head. Too much salt. The tongue is the whip of the body. A chaotic life is the result of chaotic choices in reverse. That's for me. Lying to yourself is the most harmful spell. To avoid reality only makes you face the same issues again and again. Compassion is the path that leads to peaceful things in reverse. With lying to yourself is the most harmful spell. A chaotic life is the result of chaotic choices. And outright. Now, lying to yourself is the most harmful spell. Looking within can reveal the mysteries of the universe. When you always say yes to others, you say no to yourself. In reverse. Because I don't do that. I say no to people all the time. Politely. And yes to people. It wouldn't... Oh my goodness. A tongue is the whip of the body. This is another one. He said read it. Keywords. Get sick of things easily. Flexible ethics and morals. Has violent passions. Impulsive and vindictive. Tendency to pretend and lie. Enjoys intrigue. Lives surrounded by confusion and falsehood. No wonder you often feel that the universe conspires against you and that the people around you seek to take what is rightfully yours. The universe is a reflection of what you emanate to it, and you know better than anyone how to use words and situations to your advantage. And that is not necessarily a bad thing. However, the ways and means used can be. Therefore, it is time to look inside and judge yourself and your attitudes with the same critical sense that you use for outside world. Self-responsibility is necessary for you to realize your personal revolution, achieving all your dreams and goals and surpassing the expectations that you and the world have placed on your shoulders and that weight. I know is big and painful. By overcoming the challenges that fate has set for you and discovering your true inner self, oblivious to the masks that have been imposed on you throughout your life, you will be able to achieve much more than you imagine. For this, however, it is necessary to put the lies aside and admit your mistakes and limitations. You can try to deceive the whole world, but you can never truly deceive yourself. The Spirit said, or him. Okay. Lying to yourself is the most harmful spell. Keywords: noisy and explosive. Vain, tends towards multiple partners. Dreamer, has difficulties in acting. Tendency to lie. Proud, if contradicted, becomes authoritarian and arrogant. The negative influence of Lashe Bora indicates a period when the ego, its whim, will speak louder than reason. So it is essential to be aware of your emotions and the way you express them in order to ensure that communication and harmony continue. Therefore, be extra careful with your words and especially with your tone of voice, which may be misunderstood and generate conflict even when you seek peace, when you move forward. If in its positive aspect points to the power of charisma, and its negative aspect, it is the tyranny of those who try to exercise power out of fear and terror that emerges. In this sense, the time has come to review your attitudes and seek to recognize when and how your vanity and selfishness scream to make you heard. As the saying goes, to be a queen, it is not enough to sit on a throne or wear a crown. On the contrary, gold and jewels, whether real or symbolic, will not do any good if no one sees or hears what you're trying to say. No matter how much you cry, the one who could be royalty becomes a jester, and when that happens, you're the only one to blame for the bad choices taken so far. The tendency to manipulate reality so that your versions of the facts appear to be true contributes to the distances of those who once cared about you. In love, business, and social life, emotional inconsistency, incons that's not that word. Inconstancy and difficulty in establishing sincere ties are present, and it's necessary to seek a balance between the pleasures of the outside world and the harmony of home life. No matter how many times a lie is repeated, it will never come true, even if many accept it as the only way to end disputes and conversations with you. In the end, lying to yourself will always be the worst lie. After all, with everything that's happening to you nowadays, who are you trying to fool? Mm, okay. A chaotic life is the result of chaotic choices. Keywords: fanciful and utopian, indecisive, lives in affliction, fears losing everything and everyone. The negative influence of Odu Olafia, brings constant affliction in face of the apparent chaos of the outside world, which is reflected inwardly, and even in the simplest situations bring difficulty in making choices and decisions. The universe is open in front of you, full of possibilities and alternatives, and precisely for this reason, Deciding to follow a single path by giving up other options tortures your soul. The constant fear of hurting and losing people, opportunities, and yourself ends up causing stagnation, preventing you from leaving the dream world and acting to get your plans and goals off the page. I know in today's world where it seems that everyone thinks solely and exclusively about themselves, it becomes difficult to balance your personal desires with those of people around you in an attempt to respect and value their ambitions and dreams. Even though a key aspect in building your self-esteem is realizing that despite everything, your opinions and desires are also stop also also important and can always be valued and sought without prejudicing the people you love and care for. Still, it could be difficult to rationalize feelings when you seem to live in the eye of the hurricane. Whether at work, in friendships, or in love relationships, it's time to strengthen existing bonds and establish new bonds of trust and loyalty that will soothe your heart. People come and go in our lives. Nothing in the world is permanent or immutable. However, living in fear only causes anguish. Just be careful for choosing to view the world from a positive place. You often also choose to ignore the malice of the world. This ends up hurting and frustrating you when you're forced to face situations where others' motivations aren't as sweet as you thought. With that in mind, what about trying to calm your mind and allow yourself to hear the voice of creativity that is unique to you? I'm sure you will be able to find ways to reconcile your desires with those of others and still favor situations in which everyone wins. At the very least, seeking this way of valuing yourself and others is the most commendable way to avoid assuming sole responsibility for solving all the conflicts in the world. After all, no one said you're the redemptive hero of the universe, did they? When I look sincerely at my life deceptions and delusions, how many times could I have protected my heart and feelings by admitting to myself that life is a lonely road, and instead of an all for one and one for all fantasy? And what will it take from now on so I can stop trying to please everyone around me and put my own interests first? Spirit says, save yourself. And the last one is looking within can reveal the mysteries of the universe. The new moon. This is the phase when the moon is not visible in the sky. It's preparing to be reborn in its new cycle. Therefore, it is a period of energetic instability, full of mysteries and insecurities, indicating a moment more favorable to reflection than to action. The oldest traditions of magic teach us that in order to be reborn, one must first withdraw and symbolically die. This is the new moon. Therefore, if a negative Odu card presents itself with new moon, it's time to look deeper into your soul, investigating what happened in the near past so you're facing these issues right now. Only this way will you be able to reveal the secret possibilities that the new moon keeps under its shadows and in the near future shine brightly when the waxing moon rises. On the other hand, if a positive Odu card shows up, it's time to meditate on how to keep what you have already achieved and slowly and carefully allow it to flourish in the near future. Introspection and meditation on what was, what is, and what will be are the keys to recreate happiness and success in your life. Also, the new moon indicates the numbness of things, so it's a time when things probably won't change, for better or for worse. Just as during war, there's a time to attack. There's also time to heal your wounds, and this time is now. All right, now. Girl, she just wanted to be a part of the show. Excuse her. Okay. The Spirit said, honorable men. Got the keys that they need. And they've made a decision about this married couple and what they chose to utilize their occupation for and disrespect their oath from stealing from the justice system. They are here to end what you've done over and over again. And this is a message from Spirit about all the mountains and endings you've caused to my chosen one. You've taken her love, her children. Oh, this chosen one is my mom. And the time is up for you to take anything else that belongs to her. Your time is here. To make a change from this false person for every ending you've caused. That's why they said Anubis was, they told me Anubis and Horus was in here earlier. Because I prayed to them, my ancestors. Okay, time to make a change to all these endings. To appear wealthy, to accumulate wealth. All the evidence is here. 26, 8, 8 on the indica. 8. This investigation is over. This inheritance was cursed. You will forever be in despair. You expected to steal, stalk, and watch my high priestess. You are an abomination. Tanya, Zarquat, Felicia, Alexis, all of you, Diane, Jamaica, Ariana, all of you. He trying to block Spirit from telling me y'all they names. Deja, Cynthia, Paulette, Pauline, Marcella, Maria, Zaffatini, Antoine, Sam. Who? That's not a right person. He doing it. He trying to block me from saying their name. Spirit said they have all their names anyway. But you all wanted to gang stalk his high priestess. And you're an abomination, he's saying. The whole community. Every community I've ever lived in. Any person that's ever laid their eyes on me without my permission. You went forward. You took a gamble. And now there's a concern with the law about my high priestess. This entire community sold their soul to the devil for a family that is false, that is not royalty. Everyone that has stepped foot in this home was a false person. You will be publicly escorted by these officials to reveal your true selves to my official persons. Lieutenant is not in bad health. That's the truth. This false couple were hiding, traveling, sleeping with men. And now it is revealed. Sergeant is married to his own cousin and nephew falsely. Look, I told you he messing with my thought. They both doing it. This is a false marriage, false courtship. Everyone that y'all have had me in are the same. Every snake will face poverty and desertion in their own penitentiary. They ought to have no contact until court, and that is an order. You will never see another dime of this money again. They know of every obstacle, blockage, crime, lie, extortion, exposure, degrading, defaming, shaming, rumor, you've ever told on this person back here that y'all were trying to keep hidden. And you will go to jail. You are going to jail. That's where everything that you've done in this house have cost you. My gift was for my chosen. And it will no longer go into the wrong hands or direction. He said your group chat has betrayed you. It brought a tower to your journey. You allow someone loyal in to a fox den. Child. Oh, dang. That don't even belong in here. Or these. The spirit saying you all Samuel is an angel now, which is my daughter's father right here. I'm just learning this. And she, who you gonna get? Manipulated his drugs to make him overdose. So it's time for somebody to collaborate and turn a podcast or something to give them the world. It's just this. through the swords. End of a cycle, heartbroken. That Sire has been arrested secretly. And they know it. Because y'all can see him on the camera. I told you. Good luck charm. Somebody loves this high priestess here. That's the truth. They know that y'all use the people that I love to organize trying to end me and get me arrested, break my heart, and me having luck in life. Because that's the truth. I was first said, someone that loves me know that this is what y'all did. We're trying to do anyway. And this person is going to bring me the truth about some stuff. Because this person sees me as an angel. I didn't see one line. And I've manifested the end to this crimes, per se. Which is what I was destined to do. It's per se because I'm a cold case. And my mom has been trying to connect with me, but they was doing so much manipulation on me throughout my life that they was blocking me from being guided by her. This is why I was guided. This is why they illuminated to me what they was doing to me so that I would go into hermit mode myself. And this person, King of Cups, Knight of Cups, is not going to leave me out in the cold. So it say he has manifested his wish fulfillment. And his happiness. Oh, our happiness, I guess. That's justice. Our destiny. Divine inheritance. King Cup, Queen Cup. New beginning. No more controlling. people walking away from happiness. This is a true divine masculine. Oh. That's going to bring this message to me. To balance things out, because this person wants to be married and it's not a missed opportunity for him. To move on the calmer waters and look, you will be healed. She said she was jealous. This Queen of Pentacles. Oh, it's supposed to be in reverse. She was jealous of my love life and how ambitious I am. Oh, that card say that too. And hardworking. And then nobody ever had anything negative to say about me. And that I was a good friend to people. And she watched me build myself for a long time. And she didn't want people to see me shine. And she didn't want me to have control over what was mine. My life, my love, and how I share with others. It's okay. She thought she could bully me, and she didn't think that I would stand my ground. And they're defeated because they're going to jail. This whole coven of witch bitches will have this painful ending that they were secretly preparing for me. Except it will be publicly in the light. And I will get my apologies from the people that care. So it said, it is safe for you to use your wand with me. It will be healed. Oh, it is healed. Um, yeah, I don't need none of this part. That's what it said. All the spell work and voodoo and curses and hexes. It didn't work. It's all been laid to rest by these police who were actually doing their job. And I waited to partner up with the right people. And this is how you all are going to be in jail forever. Tower. For never giving up. Being hateful, conniving, deceiving, malicious, treacherous, an abomination on my planet, in my universe. You will face judgment. For every burden that you brought to every earth angel that walks this planet, Zarquet. This is a message from Spirit that he will bring you to your knees. And everything that you think you held back from the past, this is the past. You will single-handedly face and reflect on for the rest of your life. Every dime you spent of my high priestess, every time you signed my name, spoke my name, good or bad, impersonation, or inform as in you referring to me. Every time you threaten me, knowingly and unknowingly, every spell, hex, curse you've done on me and my kids, every bribe that you put in place to destroy any opportunity, any living situation, any job, anything in my children's life that you've blocked, any time that you've blocked me from my children in any way, knowingly or unknowingly, every time you've disrespected my house, my children, my life, you pay for it. Every single one, every single moment for the rest of your life, you will spend reflecting on every single thing you've ever said or done regarding this bloodline. Every child that you've taken from their mother, alive or not, you will pay for on the behalf of the child and the parents. Every single thing you've invested in that you thought would flourish using my energy, my money, my personality, my attitude, my lingo, my anything, you will pay for it. You don't have to see what's coming for you. Because what's coming for you is coming for all of you. And none of you are going to see it coming. Just like he didn't. What you've done is same, you have been reported. And every dime you took of a life insurance regarding him, me, or his child, you will get back. You will reflect on everything you've done to him psychologically and everything you've done to him spiritually. To make him do the things that he was doing. To take away love from him. Manipulating his psychological issues. You will pay for everything that you've done. And that's a promise from Spirit. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Mm-mm. Child. I told y'all. Told y'all. See, I told y'all. Told y'all don't do this. You shouldn't have done this. It's a very not good thing to do to people. Any person. Not just divine beings, bro. Like, this is some ignorant ass trifling shit y'all already did to a lot of people, bro. So, you can't be mad. And I mean, you know it's real if you've been stealing it and making money off of it. So, if you know we telling you, everybody keeps saying it. You're going to jail, you're going to jail, you're going to jail, you're going to jail. Keep on saying it. People's coming. It's for this community. Keep saying it. Going to jail. This is a message. Spirit said, shit, it's time up for you to change. What Spirit said to change is me breaking free from the situation. It's time for me to go out of y'all energy now. I'm not in the bed. This is a message from Spirit. He's the number 7. This is ending now. Carmen for my twins, brothers, my sister. Time's up. So everything going on in that house that your community has something to do with is these people, they got to talk to y'all about it. And then you go in here directly after because they don't really need to talk to y'all about it. They just got to. Some loyal people out here working for this court place that y'all went and tried to bribe. Y'all done ran out of time for that message 2 times. Alright, that's pretty sad. Y'all ain't gonna see it coming. These detectives coming for y'all toxic witch bitches. Man, we fell out. Painful ending. All this lying and stealing and killing and destroying, bro. I mean, why does the painful ending card look like this? Oh, because the card, I mean, when she who it says curse, and it's like all these little needles in her back. Mm-hmm. Look, y'all be at the table doing this shit, fucking spills, and they be like, everybody get on there. And when y'all get on there, y'all gotta say the magic words, child. That's how they get on here and make you distort your words and forget what you was gonna say or what you was talking about and all that. Mm-mm-mm. Here you go again. Jail. For all that shit you've been on that internet, you see that shit? You looking like, damn, I shouldn't have did that shit. I shouldn't have said it. I can't get it off the internet. I can't get it off the internet, bro. What the fuck? How can I delete this shit? You can't. I remember when the internet first got popping, at least to us. They say, whatever you put on there, you know you can't get it off. Even if you delete it. So, child. Mm-mm-mm. Child, they all just be witching it up, girl. But this was in reverse. Y'all have been slayed, kid. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay. You guys can stop blocking me for my siblings, too. It would be great. And my father. Because they've always mad because my father cussed his ass out. I should have heard it. It's like, you stay the fuck away from my daughter, bitch. You stay the fuck away from her. I was like, hey, he was just cool a week ago. Because if they was manipulating and making it seem like he was saying that I was sent for, they was saying that my father died at first. Saying I was sent for dumb dumb. And so then the next week he was like, it was like, it changed. He was like, you stay the fuck away from my daughter. He was going for a long time. He was saying a lot of shit. And now I realize that that was my father. And the first person was this idiot. Should I say them two manipulating my portal. So, so it says, so all the stuff that didn't make sense to me back then, it would make sense now. Because I was like, damn, I must have said a lot of wrong stuff. But it's come to pass. It just wasn't happening when I was saying it. So it was coming, like it was in the making. It was manifesting. Because it was like they was creating their own path by manipulating the pendulum. Because you can't lie through the spirit. So that's what the spirit was trying to tell him. Well, he told him recently. He didn't tell him. He let him do a lot of shit first. But it was like, he told him that, like, because he has been in denial about y'all been able to see what he doing. And spirit was telling him, everything that you say, it happens. It doesn't matter when it happens. It's going to happen because you can't lie through the spirit. So most of the time, the spirit just let him think he lying, but what he's saying is really going to happen. And so that's what he kept doing. And that's what spirit was telling me. Like, I was thinking that they had me saying a whole bunch of lies. But that's why I say that time is timeless. Like, the readings are timeless. Like, you could have made the reading 3 years ago, but I might just see it. Like, it might just pop up on my YouTube feed. And then that's the reason why it's just popping up 3 years later, is because that's when it applies to me. So that's the reason why time is just like an illusion for real. It's like that's why I say everything happens for a reason. When you see something, don't matter when you see it, how long it's been out. When you see it is when you're supposed to see it, and it's a reason why you're seeing it so far away from whenever, whatever. Like at that specific time, it's a reason why. Like you could be thinking about something and be driving, and then get to the light, and then the street sign will literally be the answer to what you was just thinking about. Like it's stuff like that. It's like everything is a reason why, especially stuff that you specifically pay attention to. But time it's just 1 through 10 for real. Like it's not no other numbers other than 1 through 10 for real. And once you start knowing what each number means, then you start realizing it's literally no other numbers other than 1 through 10. And that time is just messages from spirit. That's why they say learn angel numbers, but you really need to just know what 1 through 10 mean, because every time you break time down, like right now, 8 is time is 12:17, but you know how we see it 00:17. It's 17, and you're gonna break it to an 8 by adding the numbers together. And once you add all the numbers down, like then you'll realize it's just always a number that's between 1 and 10. And that is what the message either concerns or what's going on at that time. Like right now, we said 8 because people getting karma at this time. So that's why that's happening with the police. So look, this cover, they have been getting karma with this justice system. They taking action. That's why it's a 9. 9 is like almost getting to is pretty much you taking your victory lap, your last lap to the finish line. That's why 10 is endings. It's only that's the last number technically is endings. It's the end of a cycle, and so it starts over, and you begin a new one at 1. And so one, the starting line and new beginnings. Yep. And so you want me to tell them what they mean? One, it's like new beginnings. Like that's why it's like the Ace of Swords, the Ace Pentacles is always that first card that got the big picture on it. That's the new passionate beginning in love, passionate beginning in career, passionate beginning in finances, passionate beginning in truth and clarity or growth. So that's what the aces are. And so um, that represents the number one. And then two is partnership, duality, union. And three, so that's basically relationships. Three is collaborations, teamwork. That's pretty much what it is. Celebrations, friendships. Um, two is also balancing. Like you need to be balanced also, or you could be balancing out something at that time. Fours is stability, home life, protection, stuff like that. Like the things you like, if it breaks down to a four, they usually has something to do with your family or your home life. Um, Especially or the protection of it in some type of way, whether it's financially or just like physically or something like that. And it's also let you know that protection is around you spiritually, because that's like the angels number two. Uh, Five is also collaboration. It could be conflict, because fives, they are like conflict, regret, like defeat and stuff. So it's like a transitional period, because you know it's the half mark the 10. So that's when you're going through like change and something like a tower moment for real. Which is divine intervention, which means he makes something drastic or abrupt happen in your life that you can't control, but it brings like a big transitional change, which is what we're going through at this time. And so, see, three on the clock. There's a collaboration happening. So, um, let me see. So that was five. So five is transitional period. Then we got six is victory, reward, recognition for getting through the outcome of the transition, right? So that's what six is. And so then seven is investments, like investing into what you're going to do for the next steps. Uh, Plant your seeds for your next harvest season, for real. So that might have more to do with like work or something like that that's going on. Actually, eight has to do a lot with work. But seven is like you, okay, once you go through the transitional period at five, and then you pretty much reflect on how far you came with six and stuff. So six is like a self recognition thing. Like spirit wants you to reflect on something about yourself or be proud of yourself for something, or you might be about to be rewarded for something at that time. See, five, we this is a transitional time at this time. Something abrupt is happening. And we're going through it to get to six. What's person I've already got to six. They're going through five. So seven is after. Okay, so now boom, we know we got through the tower, everything's back pretty much calm, cool. Now it's time to think about what we're gonna do next and what we're gonna start making our goals going forward. Seven. And then eight is once you start doing all of those things. 8 is self mastery. That's work, uh, getting a job, shit like that, like career based. 9 is once you got the job, this is you being self sufficient. You in a place where you stable, all things are balanced from 1 to 8. Your home life, your careers, your friendships, your relationship, your self mastery also is 8. And so 9 is all of those things in one. And now you just stay at that ebb and flow to get to 10. And 10 is the new, cycle that takes you back to 1 for whatever your next path is going to be after you've gone through that first cycle, that one cycle. Because we're always going through cycles, beginning and ending cycles. So this is right now, we're working through a cycle, which once all of this sneaking up on people is done, then it'll be the end of a cycle again. That's why the world comes out, that circle card, the world. See, right now y'all are working 8. Y'all are at 8. And then once they're all apprehended, right, that'll be 9. And then once everybody's locked up, like every fucking body, it'll be the end of a cycle 10. And so then that's start anew. Then the new cycle will be court. So that's how that goes. Like cycles are not like long ass cycles. It could be like days. It could be like months. It depends on how you're maneuvering through that particular situation, right? What kind of situation it is. So it'll work out. Thanks for sending the truck through, girl. We don't care. We got the victory. So this is 6 right now. You're kind of a big deal, so start acting like it, right? And then you got 8 right here. So this would be like getting a victory at work, doing a good job at work, or being, you see, recognized for your hard work that you've done. And then 6 is also when moving on to calmer waters. See, all the good things that happens with 6. And so, see, 9, wish fulfillment. She all good. She got her little van, or all her little accolades in the back. She chilling with her little dog and her tea. She got no worries in the world, right? So that's what like 9s are. You know you in a good space when you at a 9, like depending on the situation though. But it's just a warning that it's about to be over. Like whatever you, if it's a bad situation going on, 9s, you keep seeing 9s, it means whatever you dealing with at that time is about to be over. So be good when you see 9s, because it could be good or bad. But it's just be happy that you're about to be at the 10, because 10 means whatever it is, it's about to start or end, and however you want it to resonate for you. But right now we're at a 2. This is about to be about partnerships from a person I've known a long time. Because nights are like, this is like the slowest moving person in the deck. And so, but they are really like strategic. They plan and do things at their fucking pace, bro. And like, you're not gonna force them. They're not. They're just gonna. But it pays off because you take your time. And so that's judgment. Okay. Spirit say they keep checking it because they're scared shitless. All right.